It's a positive start. A gain of 5 to get things going. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Purdy works out of the pistol. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. Man in motion here is Jennings. What a call on this opening drive. They're going to go for it on 4th down. Receiver in motion, headed left. That's taken in. And he's going to have the 49ers 1st down. They find a way to convert on 4th and 10. The tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line.
For that play to work, Mike, you have to distort the defensive line at the point of attack. And what that means is the offensive lineman, you need one of them to win their block. Move the defender out of his gap. Because when you do, you can see there is a nice run lane for the back to hit.
That's Ayuk with it on the left side. And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line.
I'd like to see them do a better job here the rest of the game, Mike, just disguising the coverage from the pre-snap look to the post-snap look. And what I mean is, when you have a quarterback at this level and what they see before the ball's in their hands is the exact same thing they see once they do get the ball, everything is just so much easier for them to process. Change the look, change the coverages, move your safeties. Make the quarterback have to process with the ball in his hand.
1st and 10. Purdy. That's caught. Christian McCaffrey. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. Here's Christian McCaffrey to get things started. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this 1st quarter. Third and 5. Purdy going to give this to Garendo. They can still pick up a 1st down here, and they'll line up to go for it on 4th down. Now Purdy. That's hauled in at the 2, and he'll take it on in. George Kittle. Touchdown, 49ers. Moody's extra point is good. And the 49ers will take a 7-0 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. On the return, it's Kenneth Gainwell. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. First and 10. First carry for Saquon Barkley. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. Here's 2nd and 6. On play action, here's Hurts. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. A run up the middle with Barkley. Finds an alley to the 35. And they finally take him down, but not before he gets to the Eagles' 20-yard line.
That's another Eagles first down.
On play action, Hurts. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down. Here's a run. And no place to go. He's hit and taken down behind the line. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete. Devontae Smith, the intended receiver. And now it's 3rd and goal.
Let's make no mistake about it, Mike. I mean, this passing game, it just has not been very efficient here in the first half. I mean, they've produced more yards on the ground than through the air, and incompletions like that certainly aren't going to help.
3rd and goal. Here's Hurts. And that is incomplete.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. So now they're staring 4th down right in the face.
They're trying to answer that opening drive touchdown on the other side. So the offense stays out, and they go for it on 4th and goal. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. And that's going to be incomplete. They roll the dice, 4th and goal, but they're going to wind up being turned away by the defense.
And here we have a real gutsy call here, Mike, early in this game offensively. I think you're giving up a surefire field goal attempt, but at the same time, you're demonstrating to your players, hey, offense, I have a lot of trust in you, and let's see if they have this same approach as the rest of this game plays on.
This throw, left side, caught by Kittle.
The drag route, we used to say this is day one install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
Remember, he had the touchdown on the opening drive, and here on drive 2, he gets a first down with that catch. On the zone read, a give to Garendo. He'll burrow his way forward for a couple. Reed Blankenship coming up from his safety spot to make the stop. They'll put Ayuk in motion. Purdy now on 2nd down. That's caught by McCaffrey. And he'll be out of bounds, but not before he gets inside the 35-yard line. A huge play just before the half. 33 yards. To throw on first down is Purdy. Nowhere to go. He is taken down. The Niners will use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go until halftime.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
And he's out of bounds, but not until he gets inside the 25-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. To throw is Purdy. Right side, hauled in by Samuel. A very nice open field tackle there. He could not get free and gains nothing. We'll try again. It's second and 10. From the shotgun, it's Purdy. The second down throw is incomplete.
So I like the aggressiveness of the call, but as the rest of the game unfolds, Mike, there needs to be better overall execution. A little bit cleaner. The next thing you know, they're going to hit some of those big shots.
He gets it to Samuel, left side. And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively, and now decision time. What are you going to do on fourth down? Udi's kick is good. And the 49ers going to tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half. All right, Coach, thank you very much. We welcome you back. It is quarter number 3. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. To return is Kenneth Gainwell, and he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. On the ground, it's Barkley to start the drive.
Number 26, Saquon Barkley. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up second and 2.
They'll come to the line now on second and 2. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. And the coverage right there. This ball knocked away. It's incomplete. He was looking for his tight end, Dallas Goedert, that time. And it'll be third down.
Well defended there, and the quarterback's trying to attack this defense outside the numbers. Those really wide angle throws near the sideline sometimes can be very hard to defend, so give a lot of credit to this secondary. They were all on the same page, and the ball falls incomplete.
They'll try to run here with Barkley. No move for the punt team. The offense staying out there for fourth down. They're indeed going. It's Hurts. Oh, he's got a man. That's caught by Brown. And he's going to have the Eagles first down. That'll be a gain of 15 on fourth down. A run with Barkley. And this defense not allowing much there. They'll stop him at the 45. Here's 2nd and 9. Once again, it's Barkley. And they are not going to catch him. He's in. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Big play out of the running game as the back accelerates all the way to the house for the rushing touchdown.
And, Mike, when we talk about burst, that's what we're talking about. And they told us all week, be ready for this guy. He's got something special to him. And that long touchdown there is exactly what they're talking about.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. This is fielded inside the 5. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up 2nd down. From the gun, it's Purdy. He'll find his tight end, Kittle, on the right side. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
What a luxury that certain teams, when they have a guy like this, I mean, not only is he the big target, but then to have that size and speed to run away from these linebackers and do so much of his damage after the catch.
They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. Purdy on 1st down. Right back to Kittle. That's another one. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
So they go backwards on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 13. Throwing from the gun is Purdy. To the sideline, and what a catch, and what a great job to keep the feet alive. Inbounds as good as you can do it. So not quite 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10. They're pretty close. On the ground, it's Garendo. And a short pickup down inside the 10. on second down. Purdy. He pulls it in around the 5. And he churns out some of the hard yards in this area of the field, working it to the 3-yard line. Third and short. Purdy. To the end zone there, but it is incomplete. Darius Slay, Mr. Big Play, with his hands right around the ball again.
It's hard to play that ball any better than the way that defender did right there. I mean, to stay patient throughout the entire play and make sure that not only are you in prime position to make it, but that once the ball is there, attack it, knock it down, and save a touchdown.
The offense not coming off the field, and here's 4th down. Here's Purdy. And this is incomplete. They don't go for the field goal. Wind up trying to throw for the touchdown. They get nothing out of it on 4th and goal. They'll start on the ground with Barkley. Oh, boy, they got to be careful there. That was dangerously close to a safety and 2 points for the defense. They do get it at the 1. Now, on 2nd and long. They'll stay on the ground with Barkley. Up the sideline to the 15. Room up the sideline at the 45. Inside the 10. And he will dive into the end zone. 99 yards. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The extra point by Elliott is good. And the Eagles are on top. It's 14-10. So now playing with the lead after that 4th quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. This one taken at the 7. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. They'll come up for 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. The connection made to Ayuk. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. Throwing on 2nd down is Purdy. Samuel brings this in along the sideline. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the 1st down. Shotgun snap to Purdy. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down. So the Eagles will use their first timeout here. They stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game. Here's 2nd down. Purdy gonna put it up again. He'll let one go downfield for Jennings. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. Back to the air again is Purdy. That ball is caught on the sideline and both feet inbounds. A big third down pickup for a first down.
First down.
They'll throw again with Purdy. Looking middle there, but it's incomplete. Trying to get it to Christian McCaffrey out of the backfield. And it'll lead to a second down. Throwing again is Purdy. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down.
It's just so impressive to see how good these guys are, especially the veterans, Mike. They've been out there a long time, a lot of experience. They know exactly where they are on the sideline, not only to secure this catch, but to be able to toe tap and drag that second foot. That's a big-time play by a big-time receiver.
Throwing again is Purdy. Oh, he pumps up the football. And the defense has it.
And there is the backbreaker, Mike. The one thing you can't have late in the ball game is a turnover. You already are up against the wall. You know you need a late score here to come back from behind, and let's give credit to this defense. They know they were a stop away from victory, and after forcing that late turnover, it looks like they're going to seal this one. Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Well, that helps. It's going to be a much more manageable third down, getting some good yardage on that second down play.
You know, there's all this talk, Mike, about the value of the run game in today's NFL. You know when the run game matters? It matters right now. Fourth quarter, you've got the lead. Can you lean on your running back and offensive line to close this game out?
So it's a win here for the Eagles. And it was their defense that led the way as they pitched a shutout in the second half. No points allowed, and they cruised to victory. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Eagles are winners, as we say, so long from South Philly.
Awesome. No, third. Good boy.
Welcome to the historic Inner Harbor of Baltimore, Maryland. Just a stone's throw away, you find M&T Bank Stadium, the home of the Ravens. The perennial Pro Bowler, Justin Tucker, has it on the tee. And off we go, here in Baltimore. The return team gonna let that one go. It'll go. Zone. It's a touchback. So they come to the line for first down and 10. For an opener, Purdy to throw. He's going to test this secondary right away. And they're going to have this all the way down inside the 30-yard line. First and 10 for Purdy. A short one there, caught by Kittle. And he's into the end zone. George Kittle. Touchdown, San Francisco. And, Greg, that is the way you love to start one of those games. Get off the bus, get on the field, get in the end zone. The road team with the first 6 of this one.
And you can just see, Mike, it takes a lot of the air out of the stadium. And this crowd, they're fired up, start of the game, trying to make their presence felt. And the opposing team goes all the way down for an opening drive touchdown. That's an ideal way to start when you find yourself on the road.
Hardy now with the return. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. They'll motion over Flowers. Now the first carry for King Henry. He'll get this ahead for about 3. Malik Mustafa there to bring him down. Second down, Jackson. Throw left side, but that's going to be incomplete. Searching for his Pro Bowl tight end Mark Andrews that time. And third down coming up.
Timing and trust. Critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
Aguilar goes off in motion. This throw right is taken in by Flowers. And that call will not get it done. The defense ready, stopping him behind the line of scrimmage. It sets up fourth down. On fourth down, they snap it to Jackson. And he's going to have a Ravens first down. As this defense a little too loose there, giving up 19 yards on fourth down. Right back to Andrews. He's got another one. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8 at the 50-yard line.
This is intercepted. It is picked off by the rookie safety. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the goal line. Nearly a pick 6, but he does set up the offense with first and goal.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position. They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
They'll try to run this one in. That one only good for a gain of 1 to the 2 to set up third and goal. They'll run. And he is not going to get in. They make the tackle at the line of scrimmage. That's going to bring up fourth and goal. This caught to the goal line and in. Kyle Juszczyk, touchdown, 49ers.
Touchdown, San Francisco.
That is a dream scenario. The offense handed the ball first and goal, and Greg, they take it to the end zone for 6.
They're not going to have many easier drives than that, Mike. I mean, to get the ball, not only in a short field, but in a goal-to-go situation, you don't get a lot of those chances. You have to cash them in, and that's exactly what they were able to do.
Hardy now with the return. And they will finally get him down, but he gets all the way close to the 40-yard line. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Jackson looking to throw. And that ball incomplete over the middle.
We had a chance to sit down with the quarterback this week in practice. He preached the importance of that. I have to do a better job protecting the ball. Well, so far here early, it doesn't seem like that's been the case. He's been a little reckless here in the opening quarter, and he's going to have to clean that up throughout the rest of this game.
And he'll manage to pick up about 4. That's the safety, Talanoa Hufanga on the tackle.
It's a gain of 4.
So they'll talk over what to do on this 3rd down play as we have hit the end of the 1st quarter. 14-0 is our score. We'll be back in Baltimore after this. Here comes 3rd and 6. And he'll be stopped short of a 1st down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down. Aguilar goes off in motion. 4th down. Jackson. Oh, the ball is out. And this is going to go out of bounds, but it's a moot point really because it ends up being a turnover on downs. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Purdy. He'll find his open man. That's Brandon Ayuk. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
A tight end in motion now. Purdy works out of the pistol. He'll air it out down the middle. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Tre'Davious White. And the Ravens will take over here just shy of the 30.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You've got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
Jackson now to throw on 1st down.
Well, so often we see quarterbacks standing in the pocket, holding it, seeing if they can create something downfield. Well, not that play. That play was simple. Snap the ball to the quarterback, spit it out into the hands of your receiver, and let's see what he can do.
Carrying that ball loosely, and it is out. One of his teammates is there to pick it up. A give right up the middle to Henry. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. To throw is Jackson. Crushed, it's incomplete. He did get the pass off, but he got drilled before he let it go.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
He finds his receiver. That's Bateman. And he will score. Rashad Bateman. Touchdown, Baltimore. Third down. My focus, Greg, was on picking up the first down. Forget that. They go down the field and in the end zone for a touchdown.
Yeah, and I don't think it was just your focus, Mike. I think in this case, it was the defense's focus. They're so worried about where that first down marker was that they allowed them to get that ball up and over the top for the deep strike touchdown.
Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Here's 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Purdy. He'll go right and find his running back. He'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. And a good tackle out wide will hold him to a gain of just 3. Here's 3rd and 2. They'll put Ayuk in motion. They show jet sweep and instead run it up the middle. Now the Ravens use their first timeout as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Receiver in motion, going right. And he's going to have the first down. So taking a chance there, playing with the lead, but it works out for them.
A 5-yard gain on the play. First down, 49ers.
So Kittle comes in motion. Here's Purdy on 1st and 10. Open receiver, the former Gator, it's Ricky Pearsall. Timeout 49ers. That is their second. Clock will stop with 33 seconds to go until halftime.
At the 49-yard line.
Purdy now on 2nd down. That is caught downfield by Pearsall. The Niners will use their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in this first half. Back to the air is Purdy. Now a deep ball toward the end zone. Brandon Ayuk, the intended receiver there. And that will lead to a 2nd down. Again in the air for Purdy. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Jawan Jennings. Touchdown, San Francisco. On is Moody to add the extra point.
The kick is good. Makes the score Niners 21, Ravens 7. Mitch Wishnowsky to kick off for San
Very
Francisco.
little time remaining in this first half as this kick is away. And that's going to be short, not making it to the landing zone. So this means the ball's going to come out to the 40-yard line. A pair of first downs gives them 1st and 10 up at the 40. They'll motion over Flowers. A first down throw for Jackson. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up second down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
They'll motion over Flowers. He'll get this out to the left flat. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down. So, halftime here, it's the visitors, the 49ers, who are on top, as we'll send you down to Orlando now, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, thank you. Back here on EA Sports as we count down to the kickoff of the second half. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. Now, on the return, he has lost the football. Special.
Well, we are about a $50 cab ride away from Midtown Manhattan at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford. Here's the Australian-born punter Mitch Wishnowsky to get things going. And off we go from MetLife Stadium. Well, now how about this return? Yeah, they'll have good field position here as he's out of bounds up at about the 34-yard line. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Rodgers going to come out throwing. And this intercepted on the first play of the game. Picked up by Charvarius Ward.
Wow, just one snap in, partner, and the complexion of this game has already changed because for the defensive side, they just handed their offense a short field and a big early advantage. And even though it's only the first snap of the game, we're going to look back on this one and see if it has lasting effects as this game moves on.
First and goal, a chance for an early statement here on the road. Back to throw, Purdy. And this is incomplete.
Well, anytime he reads man coverage, I don't think it's going to be the only time he'll try and hit that route to the outside in this game. He'll test the perimeter, but that time, they were up to the challenge.
Purdy. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. They'll wind up getting 7 on the completion, but they'll still be faced now with a 3rd and goal situation.
Completion was given up, but that's why you play zone defense, so that you can have people around the ball when it's caught, and you don't give up much run after the catch.
McCaffrey. will score. Touchdown, 49ers.
Boy, we talk a lot about Christian McCaffrey and what he can do in the open field, and it's easy to gloss over how tough he can be to stop near the goal line. And he shows you just how tough he is on that carry as he takes it into the end zone.
Moody good with the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. And he will make it back to the 15, and that's it. Good coverage there by the kick team. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And the interception on that opening drive winds up leading to the touchdown, so now it's kind of time to start over.
Yeah, it certainly is, and his first throw of the game. But I like the way his guys rallied around him. Oftentimes, the quarterback is the leader, right? He tells everyone what to do. In this case, I noticed his linemen around him kind of patting him, saying, "Let's go, big boy. You're still our leader."
Here's Rodgers. They're able to complete this one to Tyler Conklin. 2 yards still to go. Third down now. Throwing now is Rodgers. That is caught. And he is going to have a Jets first down, I do believe. Yes, he's got it by about a yard there on 3rd and 3.
And already down 7-0 after the touchdown a minute ago, so a 3-and-out here would not be ideal for them. Nice job finding his receiver there, and they get the first down.
On play action, it's Rodgers. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Here's 2nd and 10. Again, they'll throw with Rodgers. They'll set up the screen for Hall. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Give him 15 yards on that one, and the Jets move the chains. So 2 first downs, and that moves the ball to the 42 now, 1st and 10. To throw, it's Rodgers.
Everything about that play tells you about today's NFL offenses and what they're asking out of running backs. You can't just be a guy who can run the football. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't get that done on that play.
2nd and 10. Hall on a give up the middle. And able to work about 5 yards out of this as he's taken down up near the 47.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
And on 3rd and 5, this will be the 8th play of the drive. Now it's Rodgers. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
And that's exactly what defenses talk about. You've got to find ways to get off the field when you can, especially on 3rd down. And 3rd down defense going to be vital in this game. Able to knock that one away and force a 4th down.
They'll go for it. It's Rodgers. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. 4th down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. On 1st and 10, it's Hall. And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. Breece Hall, an 18-yard touchdown run. And the Jets are an extra point away from drawing level. Now Greg Zuerlein on for the extra point. It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And no run back here. That's going to be a touchback. And we'll bring it out to the 30-yard line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. So both of these teams, Charles, coming off touchdowns now, but this offense, they just had to stand on the sideline, watch their opponent author a really impressive drive to reach the end zone.
Yeah, and I think you're not telling yourself the truth if you don't think there's some one-upsmanship going on right now, because they just had their touchdown answered by a drive of double-digit.
That's caught inside the 20. A big play there for the Niners. 55 yards.
And what great recognition between a receiver and his quarterback, because he's going to recognize the trouble, and then he has two options. Cut off the route and come back to help, or head straight down the field, and he chooses the latter, and it turns into a huge play.
Now Purdy. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And the 49ers are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line. They'll send the tight end in motion. Here's Guerrero. Able to get a couple here, but won't get across the plane as they stop him right around the 1.
Good work there, holding him out on 1st down, and this is going to be a battle down here on the goal line. Can they hold their ground for 2, maybe even 3 more plays?
Now Samuel, and he'll take this into the end zone for a San Francisco touchdown. Deebo Samuel taking it in from a yard out, and the 49ers have now taken the lead. Moody good with the extra point, and that makes the score 14-7. Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. And that's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And he will take this down to the 10-yard line. And they'll take possession already in the red zone and in a great spot to add points to the scoreboard.
And, Brandon, how many times have we seen a defense with a lot of field behind them get even more aggressive, right? They feel like they've got them not pinned down, but in a favorable spot for them, and they took advantage of it there, got a nice interception, and set up their offense in great shape.
So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. And Purdy, he's going to shift them around into something else. Now a first carry for their fullback. And he gets halfway home from the 10 to the 5 on a pickup of 5. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down. Purdy looking to throw. And that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
It's always tough trying to keep your guy upright when he's trying to throw the football. When you're dealing with those big, bad guys on the defensive front, it's even tougher. And this time, those guys on the opposite side won the battle, getting to the quarterback and knocking him into an incompletion.
They had great starting position to begin the drive, but now they look up at a 3rd and 5. Throwing here, Purdy.
Oh, no.
And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by the linebacker, C.J. Mosley. And the Jets are going to have it here at their own 15. Well, the defense, Charles, they bit a little bit, but they did not break. And then on 3rd and goal there, the huge interception.
Look at the momentum they're carrying with them right now, Brandon, because in their mind, whether they want to admit it or not, they were conceding 3 points. Their goal was to keep them at the end zone, not give up a touchdown. Instead, they give up nothing. What a big-time play and a big-time stop by them.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here. And Rodgers intercepted a 3rd time. Picked up by Diamador Lenore. And they'll take over inside the 45 at the 44-yard line. And now they'll shift things around. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Throws a quick hitter on the slant. That's complete. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. Purdy will set up to throw it here. And he's got it. And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. Brandon Ayuk, a 14-yard touchdown. And the 49ers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. The extra point try now for Moody. It's good, and it is now 21-7. Here is Wishnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
Now a 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Rodgers. That went into the hands of Adams downfield. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. A Jet first down, 18 big yards that time.
So these guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half. I like their countenance. I like the way that they haven't panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They were starting to move the ball.
And down he goes. The 49ers get there. And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20. Now Rodgers. And he'll be hit as he releases it. And that'll fall incomplete. The pressure really ratcheting up. They get the sack on first down. Then a near sack. They got to him there just as it was leaving his hand.
Yeah, they might need to change their pass protection scheme a little bit. Maybe bring another guy into the backfield to help protect the quarterback, because that was awfully close. One first down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
They're going to line up to go for this on 4th down. Rodgers stays on the field. They do go for it. It's Rodgers. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. A surprising move to go for it, and predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And the Niners take over in terrific field position. Here's Guerrero on first down. Down to the 22-yard line. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
Second down and 6 now. They go play action here. Purdy. And that is incomplete. So 17 seconds now on the clock here.
He did a fine job there not hitting him before the ball arrived. And I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
Here's Purdy. And looking for Kittle, but it's intercepted. Sauce Gardner picks it off. And the Jets are going to take possession here at their own 6-yard line.
Boy, that's the kind of interception that can save a game right there. They're already down 2 scores. Huge play, slowing down what was going against them.
I was thinking the same thing. You get down 3 scores there at this stage, could be in for a long ball game. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. So after the INT, it's Rodgers. And he goes down. It's a sack. They get him back at his own 3-yard line. Buried by multiple defenders on the drive's first play. So following the sack, they'll try to change their fortune here on 2nd and 13. To throw is Rodgers. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by Diamador Lenore. And into the end zone. A pick 6 for the 49er D as they score the touchdown. And that pick 6, Charles, that moves it up now to a 3-touchdown advantage. A great individual defensive effort there to continue what has been a very lopsided first half.
And I better buckle in my seatbelt, right? Because you know what.
Next to the beautiful San Francisco Bay, 40 miles from where Candlestick Park once stood. We're at Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara, California. Punter Mitch Wishnowski ready to do the honors. And off we go in Santa Clara. It's Deebo Samuel with the return. Field flipping return as he brought it down on the opposite side of the 50.
What a return to get this game started. What a beginning. But where is the coverage team? And now you got to wonder, how's this going to change the way you script this opening drive?
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. They kick the running back in motion. Purdy throwing here to start. And his first offering of the game winds up incomplete. That throw was looking for Brandon Ayuk. So that brings up 2nd down. Went way outside there trying to work that sideline, Brock. But by the time the ball had arrived, well, the defender had to knock that ball out.
I think you see my reaction in the booth every time
I do.
We see that throw, because I can close my eyes and remember the terror that I felt as a quarterback when you let that ball go and you're throwing it all the way to the boundary. There's some risk reward, and that time, well, there was no reward.
They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. Markers reset, ball at the 37.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Here's the first carry for Christian McCaffrey. And he runs this one down across the 35 and inside the 30. It's an 8-yard pickup, and they're going to have 2nd and 2 next.
Okay, this is why coaches across all levels of football harp on the importance of good, fundamental tackling, not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when one of their guys has a chance to bring down a running back, they're able to do it and keep those plays from going any further.
And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line. 5 yards on that play and enough for a new set of downs.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
Big gap up the middle. And finally, they catch up to him at the 11. They get 13 on the pickup. And it brings up a San Francisco 1st down.
Hey, these are the type of games he's counted on to get when they're available. Unfortunately, we had tremendous vision to see the seam and get through it before that window could close.
He's got it! Touchdown, San Francisco! So a touchdown on the board for them, Brock, as they start this game off a perfect 1-for-1 offensively.
Yeah, I'm going to call that scripting for success right there. Can't do it much better than that. And listen, when you script these first plays, you don't always know who the targets are going to be. It's really then relying upon what the defense is trying to take away. They couldn't take away that big old tight end.
Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30.
At their own 30-yard line.
They're out and set. 1st and 10. Purdy gets this from the pistol. And he nearly gave it away to start this game. Almost an interception, but instead, a gift. They get it back for 2nd down.
Gosh, you could just almost feel his eyes up here, Kate, getting huge, right? He was envisioning the return, and he simply dropped it. Got to secure that pick before you think of anything else.
Back to the air on 2nd. Purdy. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Man in motion here. On third down, Purdy. Into a crowd, and a defender comes up with it. And the 49ers take over after forcing the first turnover of this ball game. Already in an early hole on the scoreboard. That is not what they needed in response, Brock. Giving away possession with the pick.
You know, we got a lot of game left, obviously. Nowhere close to them putting it away. But you can see things starting to unravel a little bit, even after just 2 possessions. A touchdown here could really continue that momentum towards an early runaway.
First down throw by Purdy. That throw finds Kittle. 12 yards on that play, and a good call, and that's up the first.
I love throwing on first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
McCaffrey running between the tackles. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just times you got to run in the darkness. And when linebackers fill that hole like that right in the middle of the field, he ran right into the darkness and the pain of that linebacker.
Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. And the defender comes away with it. Talanoa Hufanga makes the play. And the 49ers are stopped just outside of their own end zone after the interception.
You know, Kate, one of the tenets of the West Coast system that I was fortunate to play in, touchdown to check down. Touchdown to check down. You get in the red zone, it's touchdown to check down. You can't put the ball in harm's way. That's a brilliant job by the defense with their coverage, baiting the quarterback into the throw. But you got to sail that one into the stands. Touchdown or check down. You can't possibly give an interception in that situation.
Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. On the ground, this is Isaac Arindo. And he's taken down here at the 16-yard line. A quarter down, 3 more to go for these NFC West opponents. Neither side separating much so far. Back to Levi's Stadium right after this. We're back, and it's 49ers football as we resume. They'll try to attack this deficit starting with 1st and 10. Here's Garindo again. He's able to drive that pile about a yard. Diamador Lenore there on the stop. Manages just a yard on 1st down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9. Shotgun snap for Purdy. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Charvarius Ward picks it up. And he takes this one back for the pick 6. He not only broke on it to make the pick, Brock, but he was on the move real quick. Knowing short fields, there's a great chance that he could take that one back for a touchdown.
That's exactly right. In this area of the field, an offense really only gets a second or two to react to that pick and get over and cut off his lanes. And if you don't, well, it's 6 the other way.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. Starting from the 5. In pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Trying it left side with Garindo. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
2nd down now, 7 to go. Purdy setting up that play action. On target to his back. Here's Christian McCaffrey. And he stopped cold at the spot. Ooh, he paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that 1st down. New slated downs to approach here from the 40. Trying an inside give to Garindo. Good little rip there. Looks like about 6. Dre Greenlaw getting there for the stop. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4. So it's the 2-minute warning here from the home of the faithful. And it's the 49ers who have 2nd and 4. From the gun is Purdy. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Can't cover it much better than that really well-covered Cade on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Third and short. Here's Purdy. And this is going to be incomplete. Great looking catch, but he lost track of that sideline and went out of bounds. We've got 4th down.
Well, that's a nice job by the defense, Kate, to actually use the 12th defender, and that is the sideline. That throw didn't give the receiver enough real estate to establish possession, and the defense understanding how to use the boundary.
Purdy trying on 4th down. He's on the move. He connects downfield on 4th. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. To throw again, it's Purdy. Escapes the pocket. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
A little bit of chaos, right? When the play breaks down, trying to find a connection and get on the same page, just couldn't do it. I'll tell you this, though, and what I do like is you live to play another down. You don't risk the interception, and you throw it out of bounds.
Purdy now on 2nd and 10. Buying some time left. It's taken in by Yushchenko. And he's brought down after a short gain. Drop play here. And he's brought down for a loss. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Just before halftime, we get a timeout, take it. Offense staying out there. Look at this. They're trying 4th and 9. Back to throw. Here's Purdy. And got his man. That's a San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers make it a one-score game before halftime. PAT up and good for Moody. And the 49ers chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. This one's going to bounce into the end zone and will end as a touchback. looking at our final snap of the half here on first down. He'll throw it. And that one hits the ground incomplete. A single second left now on the clock.
Perhaps a bit late breaking towards the ball, but still just enough time to get a finger on it and knock it away.
All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime. One final shot before halftime. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, third down coming up. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Welcome back, everybody. Kate Scott, Brock Heward with you as we're about set to begin the third quarter. Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. Fielded at the 7. And this will give them decent field position. The return gets out to the 30. First and 10 now from the 30. Now it's Purdy. Right side, and that's secured by Kittle. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40. Purdy on first down. Fits it through the middle. And they make the stop. We're going to say about the 37-yard line. They get 22 on that one. And that's a 49er first down. They've got a man in motion. Draw play. This is McCaffrey. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
To play running back in this league, well, you've got to have tremendous vision. We saw it twice. Once to find the lane upfield, and then to get to space and break off some extra yards.
Purdy throwing here on first. And not a great choice on first down. It's incomplete, nearly intercepted, actually, so second down coming up.
With the pressure, boy, that sped that whole play up, and it opened up a wide range of outcomes. A hurry throw almost ended up an interception. And that wasn't until after they almost brought him down behind the line for a sack.
Second and 10 now.
Come on, bro.
No, they get him yet again. Talanoa Hufanga makes the play. And he's going to go. It's a pick 6. That play, Brock, that play was beautiful. Not just making the interception, but then seeing the return slowly come together in front of him as he took it all the way to the house.
Yeah, I think even for us up here in the booth, it looked like a scene out of a movie, didn't it? Starts running it back, scans the field for a lane, then the blocks come just in the nick of time to wipe out the would-be tacklers, and he's got open space and nothing but the end zone in front of him.
And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Putting a receiver in motion. Now Purdy. He'll get this complete to Jennings. And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. Diamador Lenore there on the stop. From the 35 on second down. Connection made to Isaac Garindo. And he finds space for about a 3-yard gain. Diamador Lenore there on the stop. Shotgun now on third down. Oh, his back's got it deep down the left sideline. And he's able to get this down to the 36. Purdy gets this from the pistol. And a man is there to knock that away.
Any DB prefers a highlight reel interception to just forcing an incomplete pass. But as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible on the play, he gets his hands on it and made sure it wasn't completed.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. Here's Purdy to throw. Hauled in by Garindo. And a nice gain here, but it stopped short of the first. We'll see what they come up with for third down in just a bit. We've reached the end of 3. It's 49ers ball, and they're sort of in comeback mode here. They trail to start the 4th. Third down, 1 yard to go. A tight end in motion now. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1.
Oh my God.
He missed that one and he knew it. Put it behind his guy and now it's 4th down.
You know, it's fascinating how those routes you run so many times in practice become a whole lot more difficult in the actual game. That was an important 3rd and short to convert. Very surprised to see that play fail.
Offense still staying out after the incompletion. They're going to try on 4th. They send a man in motion. Desperation time here on 4th. They connect for the first. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. Working quickly here. First down from the red zone. Has him on the quick hitter. They drop him with a big hit. At least he's able to hold on for the gain. But boy, Brock, what a shot. Man in motion here. On the counter, McCaffrey. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Offense in the hurry up here. Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. This ball's cut by McCaffrey. A gain of 3, and now they're going to be able to plan for 1st and goal.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of 3rd downs just like that.
Looking to throw, Purdy. And they're going to take this in for the San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers now within 1 score in the 4th. Deebo Samuel the touchdown. Moody knocks that extra point through. And the 49ers chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. They knew what they had to do, Brock. They got the score and now need to pull off this onside kick. And the 49ers are able to cover the kick.
Hey, the numbers don't lie. The numbers tell you, Kate, time and again, it is so hard to recover these onside kicks. And when you got an opponent prepared for it, well, that makes it even more difficult.
First and 10, ball set up at the 48. Trying an inside give now with McCaffrey. And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3. We've reached the 2-minute warning in Santa Clara. 49ers leading by 7. Second down now, 7 to go. Going run again with McCaffrey. No one around. He's got space. And he'll get this across. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers go up by 2 scores, 13 points in the 4th. Christian McCaffrey, the touchdown. So great work by the running back there, Brock. Found just a little bit of space, and he took advantage all the way for 6.
Big time. I mean, so big time. You know, and you hear running back coaches, Kate, say this. They'll say slow to explode through. And he explodes all the way for the touchdown.
Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. His return starts at the 5. He's got a lane up past the 30. The 49ers find themselves in a great spot to start this drive. 1st and 10 coming up. Shotgun snap for Purdy. Brought in by Ayuk near the sideline. And he's out of bounds after getting this to the opposing 45. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
That's a pro's pro right there. That is one heck of an experienced catch. He made sure to secure the ball, but he also knew exactly where the sideline was to get both feet down.
He's on the move. He doesn't slide down, and he pays for it. A big shot sends him to the ground. 49ers moving quickly, trying to get their offense to the line. Throwing this back in the end zone. That's much too high and out of the end zone. Incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. And it's 3rd down. Looking to throw it. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. Pushes it toward the sideline, and he has it. Feet are inbounds. They come through with a massive gain there on 4th down. 24 yards, and it's a 1st down. Working inside the red zone.
Oh, my goodness.
That's probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. Jair Brown has it. And the 49ers will take over as this gets brought out to the 20-yard line.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to Northern California and Levi's Stadium in the South Bay in Santa Clara, California. All right, we're just about set for football. The crowd is definitely ready. So are we. Off we go on EA Sports. And he brings this back all the way to midfield. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. From the shotgun, they'll throw to get this one started. That's caught. Derrick Henry. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel in. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection. And maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
He'll get about 3, and that's going to lead to 3rd down. 3 plays in, and a test. It's 3rd and 2. He gets that to the veteran Aguilar. A pickup of 12 yards. 1st down, Baltimore.
It's a really important conversion right there, Mike, because you just don't want to go 3 and out on the road, especially on your opening possession of the game. You want to let your offense get some rhythm, establish and unfold some of the game plan you've set up coming.
That is hot. What a throw. Tylan Wallace. Touchdown, Ravens. They find the end zone here on the opening drive, and Greg, they're able to do it in the air.
Mike, it makes you wonder, is this drive a sign of things to come? I mean, this secondary, they had their hands full there. Are we going to see it repeated throughout the rest of this game, or are they going to have some answers on defense?
Now Justin Tucker for the point after. Now the Ravens use their first timeout. And now they want to show they mean business here. Offense going to remain out there and try for 2. They run out of the gun and tag on a reverse. And he will take it in and tack on the 2 points to make it 8-0. Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. And it's a poor kick here. Doesn't even make the landing zone. So that means the ball's going to come out to the 40-yard line. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. They'll put Ayuk in motion. To throw on 1st down is Purdy. Right side, hauled in by Samuel. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Throwing from the gun is Purdy. That's caught. Christian McCaffrey. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. They'll put Ayuk in motion. First and 10 for Purdy. He'll find his open man. That's Brandon Ayuk. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. A good spot here, second and a yard. The speed on display. He's in. Deebo Samuel. Touchdown, 49ers.
Just a great way to finish off a drive, and it was something they thought they had a matchup advantage all week long, was in the ground game. And you can see here, they executed at the offensive line. He got some nice blocks downfield from his wide receivers and tight ends, and he was able to do the rest.
Come on.
That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Roquan Smith. He's inside the 40. And he takes it back all the way. How about a pick two if you prefer? The play backfires for the offense in a big way.
Look over the ball.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Hardy now with the return. Oh, nice return, but he takes a big shot. In the pistol, Jackson ready. Open man.
Holy shit, bro.
Downfield. And he will go all the way. Rashad Bateman. Touchdown, Baltimore. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
He is not going to break free. Good defense. They wrap him up at the line of scrimmage. The try for 2 comes up empty. Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. Here comes a return from the end zone. So first and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. Purdy. Laying out, and he made the catch. What a play. A gain of 14. Good for a quick first down. So Kittle comes in motion. Throwing on first down is Purdy. And that will wind up incomplete. Triple zeros on the clock. The first quarter has come to an end.
Ravens 16, 49ers 6.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, it's Purdy. He's going to send it downfield for Ayuk. And he'll be out of bounds, but not before he gets inside the 35-yard line. A big play there with Purdy to Ayuk. 32 yards. Back to the air is Purdy. And that is incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down?
That's caught by McCaffrey. 17 yards on that play. It's good for a Niners first down.
Sometimes as a play caller, it's pretty easy. Get the ball into the hands of your best players. In this case, a wide receiver screen. Get it to him quick, get some blockers out in front, let him do the rest after the catch, and he picks up the first down.
Purdy going to put it up again. They try to set up the screen, but this one doomed from the start. It's incomplete. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Man in motion here is Jennings. This one is hauled in. Are the feet in bounds? Yes. Brandon Ayuk. Touchdown, San Francisco.
What separates the really good quarterbacks from everybody else in the National Football League, Mike, is not only ability to process, but the ability to process quickly under pressure, and I think that's exactly the case here. He's able to go through his progression, find his target in the end zone, and then deliver that ball on time, accurately, and the result is a touchdown.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Short kick taken just inside the 20. Terrific return. He's taken down just shy of midfield. First and 10. Bateman is the motion man. Play action now. Jackson. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Now the first carry for King Henry. He'll manage only a couple. Dre Greenlaw in on the tackle. To play in the first half of a 3-point game. Greg and I back with you from Santa Clara in a moment. Third and long. The shotgun, here's Jackson. He'll try and get there on the ground.
And that's a great job defensively here on third down. Not only taking away all the options down the field through the air, but when the quarterback decides to turn it to a runner himself, they're able to converge and make the play and keep him short of the first down.
On fourth down, they snap it to Jackson. And that is incomplete. The defense very happy to see that play call. The decision to go for it on 4th and long will end up in a turnover on downs. A run with the man from Louisville, Isaac Garenda. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on first down. They'll send a tight end in motion. Purdy now on second down. The coverage too strong that time. The ball batted away and incomplete. Marlon Humphrey, the man there to break that one up.
And the success of this play, Mike, all comes down to the timing of the defender. You get there a little bit too early, you risk pass interference. You get there a little too late, it's a big pass completion. Timing your hand and playing through the ball is something they work on with these defenders all the time. And next time they throw the ball downfield, I wouldn't be surprised if they target somebody else.
He was trying to hook up with Deebo Samuel that time. And that'll set up 4th down. Here's Purdy. Able to complete it to Ayuk. The risk pays off to the tune of 16 yards.
You find yourself in these 2-minute drills, Mike. They're pretty critical moments in the game. They go a long way to deciding the outcome, so it makes a lot of sense. You start looking for your top target, and he comes through for him there.
To throw once more, it's Purdy. Hit as he threw it. The pass is incomplete.
Here in the first half, we've seen nothing but connections from these two guys. I mean, they've come out completely on fire, so the defense finally gets a stop, and really the first time we've seen these guys be a little bit off.
They'll put Ayuk in motion. Purdy works out of the pistol. And that'll be intercepted by Tre'Davious White. Oh, yeah. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
You know, for the good corners, Mike, they all share this certain mentality, right? It's bring it on. I want the best. I want the ball thrown in my direction. So anytime they get a chance to break up a play and silence an opposing offense, but man, when they get a chance to take one away and get their hands on it, that is what they live for.
A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this is one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
Going up top and looking for Flowers. And he'll be taken down. Now a timeout here by Baltimore. That's going to be their second. And the stoppage comes with 23 seconds left on the first half clock.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
So the big play gets them down close. And now it's 1st and goal. Aguilar goes off in motion.
Oh, my God.
And he's in. Nelson Aguilar. Touchdown, Ravens. And the show continues. What a first half he's had, Greg. A third touchdown pass with that one.
Mike, what stood out to me the most so far is just the amount of space these guys have had to operate in. I think if I'm this defensive coordinator, me and my staff at halftime are revisiting this game plan. They obviously felt good about it coming in, but I don't think there's anything to feel good about thus far.
On play action, here's Jackson. And he will win the race to the pylon. In for the two-point conversion.
You just have to find a way defensively to step up there and get a stop. It's one thing to give up 6. You allow a touchdown. But now dig deep, man. Get a stop. Looked like there was some confusion, and offense is going to come away with 8.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. This returnable from the 4. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Purdy. Open receiver, the former Gator, it's Ricky Pearsall. The Niners will use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. Shotgun snap to Purdy. Trying to make a play out of the pocket. Couldn't do it. It's intercepted. Picked off by Roquan Smith. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Well, Mike, once again, this drive, it ends the same way their last one did, walking off the field, following an interception. Now, you're hoping this is more momentary struggle than it is a trend, but as hard as it is to do, they need to get calmed down. They need to reset because their offense cannot operate at a high level if they don't have confidence in this passing game.
A first down throw for Jackson. The ball comes out. But he'll gather it back in. So we've reached halftime, and the visiting Ravens are in front as we send you back east to sunny Florida. Standing by with our EA Sports Halftime Report, it's the coach, Jonathan Coachman. All right, Coach, second half, drawing near. Glad to have you back with us here on EA Sports. Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Out of the gun, here's Purdy. inside of midfield.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
He's got it! And they're going to be set up right around the 10-yard line. Here's Purdy on 1st and 10. His fullback releasing, and he's going to bring it in. They need 6 for the touchdown. 2nd and goal.
Second and goal at the Ravens' 6-yard line.
Throwing again is Purdy. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. Back to the air again is Purdy. That's out to the flat, and it's complete. And he's going nowhere. Met and dropped behind the line. And now it's 4th and goal. Now Purdy. And that's going to be incomplete. They roll the dice, 4th and goal, but they're going to wind up being turned away by the defense. On 1st and 10, Jackson, and he's going to be taken down back at the 2-yard line. Goes off in motion. And he'll get maybe about 4 yards out of that one. Lane closed quickly. Here comes 3rd down. They'll run it with Henry. No move for the punt team. The offense staying out there for 4th down. They do indeed snap it as they'll try and throw. And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of play. So these two teams take the long walk to the opposite end of the stadium. We've come to the end of the 3rd quarter. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. Well, a chance to get right back in it here. 1st down and goal. Getting the tight end involved in the run game here. They'll come up with nothing there. Fortunate just to get back to the line. And that'll set up 2nd and goal.
No gain on the play. Leads to 2nd and goal. At the 7-yard
Throwing from the gun is Purdy. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
He's got to find a way to hold on to that one. I mean, you're right on the doorstep of the end zone. And listen, I understand that hit is coming. But guess what? That hit's coming whether you catch it or not. And you get paid to make the difficult catches, and I would classify that one as tough, but you got to make that catch. Give your team a chance to come away with this drive with some points.
And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
Doesn't get much better than that. Had he gotten there just a little bit earlier, he probably draws the flag a little late, and it's probably a touchdown.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. And that's going to be incomplete. They had to take that chance, trailing here in the 4th, but they will turn it over on downs.
And this coach finds himself in a tough spot. He understands his team. They need 2 scores. But instead of taking the field goal, he decides to go for it. And what a job with the stop by this defense. A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average. And frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
And the pistol, Jackson ready.
I've been in enough locker rooms in my day, Mike, and pretty much all of the messages are the same. We want to start the second half fast. We want to take the fight to our opponent. Well, snapping the ball inside your own 5-yard line after that sack, I promise you, was not part of the speech. And if they're not careful, they're on the verge of surrendering 2 points here.
In motion comes Andrews. Jackson from his own end zone on 3rd down. Oh, that may be the break they needed. That one's intercepted. Picked up by Diamador Lenore.
And just incredible field position for them following that interception. And you can bet, Mike, as this offense is taking the field, they're telling their defense, hey, nice job here, fellas, but don't bother taking those helmets off. Give us a couple plays, we punch this thing in, and we're going to get you guys right back out there.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. Back to throw. Purdy. To the end zone. It's intercepted. Picked off by the rookie from Clemson.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot to get his hands on the ball.
Ah, bullshit, dude. Ugh. Yeah, I'm gonna take that shit off.
Menu narration option is set to off.
Nah, I was just playing whatever dude was talking shit. So, yeah, that's why I went for it. But, yeah, I know.
Welcome to Baltimore's Inner Harbor. 70,000 plus have filled M&T Bank Stadium since 1998, the home of the Ravens. Stage is set. Ball is on the tee. And off we go on EA Sports. Hardy now with the return. And a big hit there on the opening kickoff. Wow, that is going to set a tone for what could be a very physical game. Here's 1st and 10. First play of the game, first throw of the game. This throw right is taken in by Flowers.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
They'll work now on 2nd and 4. A design run here with Jackson. Oh, no, right at the start, he loses the football. But he'll gather it back in. A gain there of 16 yards. Good for a Raven first down.
At their own 40-yard line.
Past midfield to the 45. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Now Jackson, this a designed run. What a run, he brings it to the red zone, taken down inside the 20-yard line.
When this offense is really in gear, Mike, a lot of it is because of the ability of Lamar Jackson running the football. He is what makes this thing go. You can see why.
So they move inside the 20, 1st and 10 at the 18. Back to throw, Jackson. A throw, left side, caught by Andrews. And he will score. Mark Andrews. Touchdown, Baltimore. Now Justin Tucker for the point after. His kick is good. And the Ravens will take a 7-0 lead. Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's a touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. They'll put Ayuk in motion. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
He's brought down at the 42-yard line. A gain of 12. First down, San Francisco.
Throwing on 1st down is Purdy. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
The Niners defense and the defense.
They'll go play action with Purdy. And this will be incomplete.
They told us this week they were going to try to come out fast, and tell you what, that's exactly what they did. Put immediate pressure on this secondary and let them know, hey, all game long today, you better defend every blade of grass because we're coming out firing. And even though that ball falls incomplete, it goes a long way in setting up the rest of this game plan as the game unfolds.
Purdy to Kittle for the Niners, 1st down.
Let's go now.
Back to the air one more time. Now he'll air one out. And that is incomplete.
This offense is doing everything they can to quiet this crowd. And even though they missed on that long attempt, at least it sets the tone that they're going to continue to attack. If they can come up with a completion on one of those downfield passes, it's going to go a long way to settling themselves into this game.
Throwing again is Purdy.
Shit.
That'll be intercepted. Picked off by Brandon Stevens. And the Ravens are going to get the football at their own 40.
Well, that's the fast start they talked about all week, Mike. You come out, you take the immediate lead with your opening drive. Your defense goes out there, they force a turnover early. All these plays allow you to just keep stacking momentum early in this ball game. This game is far from over, but anytime you get out to a start like this, it is a lot harder for your opponent to battle back.
Jackson now to throw on first down. He fumbled the football. The Niners have got it. Oh, big hole left side. And he is going to bring this one back. They force the fumble, and it leads to a defensive score. Extra point up and good from Moody. And the 49ers will tie things up at 7-7 here in the opening quarter. We're on top, 7 apiece, and the kick's away. And this ball is not going to get to the 20, so that's whistled dead, and the ball gets placed at the 40-yard line. Aguilar goes off in motion. Here's a 2nd and 6. Jackson going to keep this one himself. And he's going to wind up losing yardage here, and that will take us to the end of the opening quarter of play.
7-7.
What can they do here on 3rd down and 7? Now Jackson. That's caught. Derrick Henry. And it looks like he's going to have the first down. What great work after the catch to extend the drive.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
2nd and a yard. The Niners will use the first of their timeouts. Second down. Jackson. Open man is Bateman. He's got him. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down.
Come on. Ready.
And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Here's 2nd and 6. Jackson now. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he's going to be taken down as we hit the 2-minute warning here in this first half. Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's 1st and 10. Aguilar goes off in motion. They show jet sweep and instead run it up the middle. It'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Motion man set right. Oh, he's going nowhere. Knocked down hard in the backfield.
A 2-yard loss brings up 3rd down and 12.
3rd and long. Here's Jackson.
Holy shit,
There's a
how you
short
just
one
going
caught
dude?
by Andrews. And he's in.
Man,
Mark Andrews. Touchdown, Ravens. His 2nd TD of the game, and this one gives his team the lead. And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start in this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer. Because right now, they don't have one for this guy.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Throwing is Purdy. This throw left side caught by Kittle.
Not every pass has to be thrown downfield. You can rely on the run after catch, especially a big body like this tight end. Get the ball in his hands early and let him pick up the rest after the catch.
Throwing on 2nd down is Purdy. That's caught. Christian McCaffrey. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield.
It's a gain of 10. And the 49ers first
1st
down.
and 10 for Purdy. He'll find his tight end, Kittle, on the right side. The Niners will use their 3rd and final timeout. It'll come with 36 ticks left on the first half clock. To throw once more, it's Purdy. Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got him. Final play of this first half. Here's Purdy. And that is incomplete. One final chance does not work out. Time has expired. The first half has come to an end.
oh,
Coach, thanks. This one's still anyone's game. We'll see who can come out with the hot hand in this second half. It's about to get started. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. From deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this one out. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Shotgun snap to Purdy. He'll let one go downfield for Jennings. And that is incomplete.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
Here's 3rd down and a few inches. Purdy to Debo for a Niner first down.
It's a gain of 10. First down, San Francisco.
Out of the gun, he'll throw.
oh, come on. Yeah.
First down throw there is incomplete.
They just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
Third and 6. Looking for room out on the edge. He's not going to find it. As a matter of fact, I think they tracked him down behind the line of scrimmage. Good job by the defense, and it's 4th down. So Kittle comes in motion. They'll go with Purdy. To the sideline, he's got it. The official says yes, the feet are in, and they convert on 4th down. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. From the shotgun, it's Purdy.
Come on.
A throw left side there, not going to find the target. Incomplete.
An incompletion there isn't ideal by any means, Mike, but I think that's one of those passes where he made sure that ball was either going to end up in his guy's hands or out of bounds.
And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that. It is 3rd and 10. They'll put Ayuk in motion. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down. So Kittle comes in motion. On 4th down, Purdy. That is going to be pulled in. He's got it. Deebo Samuel. Touchdown, 49ers. Moody's extra point is good. And the 49ers will tie things up. We are all even at 14. So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. Hardy now with the return. And he gets buried on the return, way back at the 10. A 1st down throw for Jackson. A pass pulled in by Henry. They're going to get this all the way up close to the 40-yard line. So we are through 3. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. So from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10. From the gun, Jackson. Aguilar able to make the catch. And it'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line. On 1st and 10, Jackson. He'll find Aguilar complete. And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line. 1st and 10. To the air one more time with Jackson. And that one's incomplete, but a late flag comes in. Looked like he might have gotten there early. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard. Here's a 2nd and 9. Jackson looking to throw. In trouble, and down he goes.
An 11-yard loss on the play. Brings up 3rd down.
Here's a big one. This 3rd down. Jackson. This throw right is taken in by Flowers. 2 minutes remain in the 4th quarter. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. They need 8 yards to keep it going. 4th and 8. They'll drop to throw. That's going to be caught.
No.
Oh, he's going to be very close. It depends on the mark. But he is short. They've held him on 4th down.
So the key to this play is when you're going to play pass coverage and you're going to drop in depth, you have to understand if the quarterback drops the ball off short, you need to rally tackle. You need to limit the run after the catch. Don't let that receiver pick up the 1st down. That's exactly what this defense was able to.
That ball intercepted. Picked up by Ardarius Washington.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see. Can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
No motion over Flowers. Yeah. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. Now it's Jackson. A throw there on 2nd down, going to be incomplete.
The game is there for the taking. They control their own destiny, but this brings up a really big 3rd down here. But remember, they don't have to force it and push the ball past the sticks. Even if they come up short, they still have 4th down in their back pocket to try to extend this drive and see if they can pull out the win here late.
Now he's loose down the right sideline. He is in. Derrick Henry. Touchdown, Baltimore. Tucker for the point after. It's up and good. And the Ravens have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead. So the lead is 7 now. Here in this 4th quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Out of the gun, here's Purdy.
You know, Mike, nice job here by the quarterback, just understanding on these early downs, you just don't want to go backwards. So he's able to avoid the negative play, pick up a little bit, and mostly avoid the sack.
They'll come up for 2nd and 9. Out of the gun, it's Purdy. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down. From the gun, it's Purdy. Over the middle to Ayuk, complete. And he's going to get awfully close to the 1st down marker, but appears just to be a few inches short. Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. He's got his running back downfield, and it's complete. Timeout 49ers. That is their 2nd. As they get it right at the 30-second mark of this 4th quarter. Purdy going to put it up again. Open receiver, the former Gator, it's Ricky Pearsall. They'll come up now for second down. Throwing again is Purdy. It's going to wind up incomplete, but a penalty flag is down on the play. Let's see what that's all about. This offense still has the one timeout to use. 1st and 10 coming up now. Again in the air for Purdy. This is caught at the 2. And the Niners are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them down to the 1.
This has been a really good drive so far, but what I really like, Mike, is they're down here in the red zone, and they continue to attack. Now, not quite a touchdown, but with 1st and goal, this defense certainly has their back against the ropes.
Now, 1st and goal. Throwing again is Purdy. That's to the end zone, but they can't connect. It's incomplete. Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal. To throw once more, it's Purdy. And it's a touchdown. They have gotten to within 1, and a 2-point conversion can give them the lead here in the final minute.
Mike, I know everyone has their opinions about whether to kick it or go for 2, but my honest opinion is I don't even think there's a decision to be made. I'm keeping my offense on the field. We've practiced all week for have it, 2-point play, dial it up, do not play for overtime. Win this game now in regulation.
Down to the final few seconds of this one as the kick is away. And that's going to be short, not making it to the landing zone. So this means the ball's going to come out to the 40-yard line. A pair of 1st downs gives them 1st and 10 up at the 40. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. So it's a win here for the Ravens. It was a closely fought affair, but they're able to survive, and they eke out a 1-point victory. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Ravens are victorious as we say so long from Baltimore.
Well, they don't call them the faithful for nothing, Bronk. Fans numbering 70,000 strong have made the trek to Santa Clara, and they're ready to cheer on their 49ers here at Levi Stadium. Punter Mitch Wishnowsky ready to do the honors. And off we go in Santa Clara. Return starts at the 9. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And some excellent field position awaiting them. That return up close to the 40 before he went out. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Ready? 18, run, 18.
Daniels going to throw to get us started. Rolling left, buying some time. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught. This one misses the tight end. So 2nd down coming up. Here's Daniels. Has a man, it's Ertz. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. Offense up to the line fast. 1st and 10, a run to Robinson. And he won't get anything there. Several defenders nearby to hold him up. 2nd and 10 now. Getting out to his left. He sends this one to the end zone. And that's going to be knocked away, incomplete.
I'll tell you what that deflection right there, Kate, tells me. That defense was following and reading the quarterback's eyes. Knew exactly where that throw was going. And it takes a little bit of intuition, a little bit of feel. He's able to get his hands on it and knock it out of bounds.
And he's taken down at the 30. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Daniels on 1st down. Looking slant route, complete. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. The dose of the hurry-up offense here. On 1st down, here's Daniels. Flush down out to his left.
Wow, I got mixed up.
This time they're going to get there, and they drop it. And he's chased out of bounds behind the line. That's going to go down as a sack for the defense. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. Another try following the sack. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. The Commanders take a timeout. They're first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend.
Got it. Ready?
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Get it. Trap 50, trap 50. Ready?
Now Daniels to throw. Escapes out to the left. Complete beyond the marker. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop. Robinson is across the line for the Washington touchdown. The Commanders finish off an excellent opening series. Well, you couldn't ask for a better start to a game than that. The offense taking it all the way down the field and finishing with 6.
These opening drives, Kate, are such tone setters. It is why every offense loves to script their first 15 plays, right? Everybody knows what's coming. Allows you during the practice week to get into rhythm, but even better when you're that sharp, that crisp, and you finish off and get the early lead.
This one's going to be a return from deep in the end zone. They stop him right as he gets up past the 15. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. The wideout gets it to start this drive. It's a pick up of 14 yards as the chains reset.
He easily had the yardage for a first, but he was hungry for a lot more. I think that tackle prevented something that was going to be a lot bigger than just a 1st down pickup.
They've got 1st down from the 31. They've got a man in motion. Purdy setting up that play action. Forced out to his right. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down. Right up the gut. And that hit stops him in his tracks. Working quickly here. They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. On third down, Purdy. He puts some power on a deep one left. And they can't connect on the third down deep shot. Love the courage they had to try it, but it's incomplete, and now we've got fourth down.
19, Tiger, let's go now.
Putting a receiver in motion. Purdy trying on fourth down. And that one's going to be knocked away, and that's going to force a change in possession. And a surprising fourth down call does not yield a first. This doesn't get there. It's a turnover on downs.
Okay, I don't know what the punter did to hurt people's feelings, because I think the reasoning was pretty clear. They were going to go for it. There's not going to be a punter that touched the field. Not an advisable mindset now as they turn it over in their end of the field.
So before they can set up for another play, we've hit the end of the first quarter. 7-0 is our score. Back to Levi's Stadium right after this. Time now for the second quarter. Commanders in possession. They have it on second and short. From the 23. Offense in the hurry up here. Third and short, Daniels. Ertz reels it in. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Offense up to the line fast. First and 10 now. Here's Daniels. Able to find Ertz. And that is a big hit right after that catch. So the play limited to maybe just a couple yards. From the 18 on second down. Escapes the pocket. Now here he goes. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made. Third down give to Robinson. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. So it's the 2-minute warning here from the home of the faithful. The Commanders working here. Going jumbo set on this first and goal. Here's Robinson. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Changing things up. They're going to throw now. He's on the move.
You know, that play is so indicative of what we see in training camps all over football. Pursue, pursue, pursue. Blanketed coverage on the back end. And look at that defense fly. No gain on the play, but it very much feels like a sack for that defense.
They've held him out twice. Here we go. Third and goal. Running with Robinson. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. We get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first. As they'll get together and discuss with fourth down coming up. Final timeout taken by the Commanders. As they'll get together and discuss with fourth down coming up.
Ready? Ready? Panther 60, Panther 60, 60 average, 60 back.
Throwing now, Daniels. And it's going to be incomplete. Couldn't connect to extend the drive. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Pretty throwing here on first. He's throwing deep to the left side. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Mike Thomas still makes the play. And the Commanders will get the football right at that 25-yard line following the interception. The moment you see them look to pass from this close to their own goal line, Brock, it is that defense's goal to hurry him and force a mistake just like that.
Yeah, those guys, they're so sneaky on the back end, Kate. They know the clock is being sped up. They know that the quarterback can feel those footsteps and thinking about his safety. And those defenders just wait for that rush throw, and then they step in, they deliver, and they take the ball away.
On 2nd and 10 now, Daniels. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Daniels throwing on 3rd. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes. And your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time, well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
Pretty easy call to make. He lined up offsides, and now he gets a talking to from his coach. After the penalty, offense staying out to try 4th down. Daniels now. He finds him beyond the marker. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. Again, Daniels to the air. Intercepted in the end zone. Tarvarius Ward kicks it off. And the 49ers, they're stopped just outside of their own end zone after the interception.
Not a lot of one-play swings bigger than that one right there. That throw looked destined for 6, and instead, it gets intercepted by the defense. The only way to get bigger is if he somehow returned it 100-plus yards for 6 the other way. But what a gigantic swing of emotion.
Throwing from his own end zone. He'll get it to Brandon Ayuk. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot. Timeout taken by the offense, their 2nd. A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10. Back to throw. Here's Purdy. He puts everything behind this one. They connect on the deep shot. And he breaks into enemy territory before being stopped on a huge gain.
Speaks to this guy's talent as just an all-around difference maker, playmaker. We see him line up as a receiver, and we don't even bat an eye, Kate. And we don't really bat an eye when he makes that kind of play either. This guy's just different, built for the moment.
70 Timberwolves, 19 tight, 19 tight, 18 Raptor, 18 Street. Go!
First down throw by Purdy. And that's going to fall incomplete. We're down to 9 seconds left.
Not an open passing lane to be found anywhere. He took what he thought was the best one available, and they still managed to tip the ball away.
Couldn't connect on first. It's 2nd down. To throw again, it's Purdy. Throwing for the end zone. And this falls incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining. That throw doesn't lead to 6. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
Wow. That's a one down.
Online, but not enough juice. It's no good short. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Heward, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our 2nd half. It's all lined up. Seibert now ready to send this flight. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this 2nd half. We've got a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. From the gun is Purdy. Reeled in by George Kittle. And he's able to move it past the 45 before going out. Great start to the drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
70 range.
They motion the tight end over. Purdy on first down. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. Running back sent in motion. Back to the air on second. Purdy. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
Throw on third down. That's caught for the first. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains. They're set up at the 35 now.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
On the ground, this is Isaac Arindo. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss. Second and 13. Big catch is made, and he got the feet in too. That one goes for 25 yards. And it brings up a San Francisco first down.
That's another 49er. First and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Play action now with Purdy. And got his man. That's a San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers cut into the lead coming out of halftime. Christian McCaffrey, the touchdown. And the extra point is no good. So potentially a key tally kept off the scoreboard, Brock. Going to see how and if this comes into play later in the second half. Things trim back down to a single point, Brock, as they send this off and away. The return starts at the 18. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. They'll get this drive started. First and 10. Daniels back to throw. Why not go back to it again if it's working? Complete. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. On second down, Robinson. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. Working quickly here. Daniels on first down. Rolling left, buying some time. Throwing on the run, deep down that left side. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got second down. Nearly an interception on that play. And it sets up second down.
18-2.
Now Daniels to throw. Has a man, it's Ertz. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. Offense in the hurry up here. On first down, here's Daniels. He puts some air under a deep throw to the left. He's got it deep downfield. And that's a Washington touchdown. That type of play right there, Brock, who do you credit more? You crediting him for making the catch or the quarterback for putting just the right touch on that football?
Are you asking me the quarterback or me the analyst?
The unbiased observer of football.
Sure. Well, the quarterback's going to say, that's all me. That's a beautiful arc. Don't you love that touch?
Yep,
the receiver's going to say, yeah, but I'm the one who brought it down for you. The answer is it's both, and that was awesome.
It's all lined up. Seibert now ready to send this flying. Trying to locate it. Oh, no! He lost it! They're out and set. 1st and 10.
Cowboy 80. Go.
Purdy setting up that play action. Finds him on the crossing route. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. 3 quarters in the books from this one. It's 49ers ball, and they're sort of in comeback mode here. They trail to start the 4th. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34.
Let's go.
Working out of the gun, it's Purdy.
Oh my
To the
goodness,
ground it
dude.
goes, that's incomplete. That was intended for Deebo Samuel. So it's 2nd down coming up.
You know, in the NFL, offensive-minded teams will call it a perfect Friday. They don't want the ball to hit the ground once. And especially on these short to intermediate throws, you got to count on those being efficient and effective.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. Offense up to the line fast. They send a man in motion. Looking to throw. Oh, he put some heat on this deep ball.
Oh my God.
Someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Quan Martin with the pick. And the Commanders are set up just shy of the 25 after that tackle.
Well, that's now his 2nd time that he's put his defense in a tough spot. That's a hard thing about playing quarterback, Kate. You know, with these interceptions and now the 2nd on the day, you're asking your defense again to step up to another series, another possession, another challenge. This quarterback's got to start protecting the football.
First and 10 now. Here's Daniels. He's got it to him yet again, and that one is caught. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. 2nd and 3. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. So now they have 3rd and short. Back to throw it.
That's the ball,
Defender
yeah.
arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Tough one to retain through that hit. And that brings up 4th and short. When we look back at this one, Brock, it is going to be defensive highlight after defensive highlight. And there again, the examples, they just keep coming.
The physical play has been the trademark, really, from the first snap through this 2nd half. There have not been many just uncontested, clean, efficient plays. Every effort's been answered. That's why that scoreboard's not been lit up.
We don't get a return out of that punt. And the 49ers will go on offense. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. Brought in by Ayuk near the sideline. And he goes out. Just needed one more step to reach midfield. One play in, and already they're close to midfield. Purdy throwing here on 1st. He beams one deep right side. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Defender's not going to be thrilled. The catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
Purdy now on 2nd and 10. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And he's going to score. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers down by only 2 in the 4th. Deebo Samuel, the touchdown.
Will line up for the two-point conversion.
He's throwing for it. Risky throw. It's intercepted. Picked off. That's Bobby Wagner.
You know, sometimes it just feels like the opposing coaches are sitting right inside your skull. They read the call and were set up perfectly to counter.
And the Commanders are able to cover the kick.
No question they wanted the ball back late, but you don't see many of these recovered by the kicking team in the NFL. You see even fewer recovered when they're actually expecting it, like they certainly were right there.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. From the gun, it's Robinson. And he drives into a pile of defenders and is stopped right at the line. No progress on 1st down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, they got to tackle behind the line, but a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
We've reached the 2-minute warning in Santa Clara. Commanders lead by only 2. Second and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Staying with Robinson. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. They get about 4 there, need a little more than that now on 3rd and 6.
When you don't have great success on 1st down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, it does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune 3rd down situation.
Blown back, it's the handoff. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Keeping that pace going as the clock continues to run. Back-to-back carries here. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26. We get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Going to the ground again on 1st. Finds a big lane.